Hello everyone, Mocha Bear here. Welcome back to Mocha Bear's Hobby Den. Today is another Kickstarter project unboxing video. Shall we get started? Today's project is another 5e source book or supplement book by the creator NeverNotDM. And this project is called Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook. Unlock the heavens with this beautifully illustrated collection of celestial creatures, angelic items, and heavenly ancestries. As you can see here, it is available on drivethrurpg.com. Link to that will be in the description box down below, as well as link to the project page and any other social media links or anything I can find. So the goal was $7,500. We ended up getting it to $27,539, and there were 760 of us. So, story, what's included? 40 celestial creatures, add dozens of new angels, valkyries, and more to your games. 50 plus angelic magic items, reward your players with exciting new items for every tier of play. 4 new celestial races, create a celestial character with races such as the Moonkin and Starborn. Good villains are the best villains. A detailed guide to help you run good aligned antagonists. Beautiful illustrations. Gorgeous art straight from Professor Gilroy's field guide. Encounter hooks. Jumpstart your imagination with hundreds of plot hooks. Monster tactics. Spend less time prepping and more time playing with detailed guides to running dynamic encounters. So right away, showing the stretch goals. $10,000, we unlocked the heavenly maps from Maps and Quests. $12,500, 5 more magic items illustrated by BrassikArts, forgive me. And I'm guessing that these are their social media handles, and if they are, Editor Me will annotate that here. $15,000 full page illustration by Fabledbrush, $17,500 bonus creature, the Faceless Angel, and $20,000 unlocked the 2 new subclasses, Dawnwalker Ranger and School of Heaven's Wizard. Then unlock the heavens. Angels are more than just humanoids with wings. They can be saviors or slayers, conquerors or liberators, allies or antagonists. Despite their potential for interesting narratives and dynamic encounters, there are less than 10 angels in all of 5th edition. That all changes with Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook. This new beautifully illustrated bestiary will give you dozens of dynamic celestial creatures, including Valkyries, Lantern Archons, and biblically accurate angels, supported by over 50 angelic magic items and 4 new player races. The Heavenly Handbook is written from the perspective of an eccentric, plane-hopping Professor Gilligan G. Gilroy, and bursting with beautiful field guide-style illustrations. Unlike other bestiaries, the Heavenly Handbook is designed to be a book your players could find in your world. All of the lore is setting agnostic and is written so that you could bring celestial creatures into any campaign, which I intend to do. Rewards! $15, the Stargazer gave you the PDF copy of Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook. $25, the Starwalker. Got the PDF copy and a print copy at cost plus shipping. Binary Star, $50 was PDF of Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook and Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae, which was their previous project on Kickstarter, which I missed, but thankfully I got it from here. As well as a print copy of both books, of course at cost plus shipping. And then $75 was the Starlight Academy member. This gave you special recognition in the credits, and a PDF and print copy of the Heavenly Handbook, which I did not do. I just went for the $50 one to get both books, sadly. $100, Angelic Artificer, a custom magic item based on your notes, Starlight Academy membership, which is special recognition in the credits, and then a PDF and print copy of the Heavenly Handbook. $125 was the Research Assistant, which was Explore the Celestial Realm with NeverNotDM in an exclusive one-shot. Starlight Academy membership, and then PDF and print of the Heavenly Handbook. $150 was the Heavenly Creator. So you got a custom celestial creature based on your imagination, Starlight Academy membership, and then PDF and print of the book. And then lastly, $200 create a star. You got a custom NPC with original art based on a character you create, Starlight Academy membership, and then PDF and print of the book. The star is at your fingertips. Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook is more than just a bestiary. Every entry includes detailed lore, encounter hooks to ignite your imagination, and in-depth creature tactics. Combined with over 50 magic items to reward your players, the Heavenly Handbook lets you spend more time playing and less time prepping. Each celestial creature from the Archons to Valkyries is designed to promote dynamic, engaging gameplay both inside and outside of combat. Many of the creatures in Handbook have weaknesses beyond simple vulnerabilities and can serve as beloved NPCs or recurring villains as quest givers or guardians. Check out our full 20 plus page preview PDF there, so the link does still work. Here's an example of the Incendus. Good villains are the best villains. Angels are typically seen as avatars of good and justice. But what is justice? If an angel decides to destroy a city just because it's run by vampires, who do the characters side with? If an Archon hunts lycanthropes indiscriminately, do the characters stand in its way? These kinds of narratives are rich with roleplay potential, forcing characters to choose between serving creatures in the heavens or rising up against them. Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook includes a detailed guide to help you run good aligned villains and use Celestials as more than just holy humanoids with wings. Exclusive early release one-shot. Be one of the first players in the world to fight against creatures from Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook in an exclusive one-shot run by lead author NeverNotDM. Get early access to character options and magic items included in the Heavenly Handbook, as well as receive playtesting credit in the book. Play alongside other backers and explore the celestial realm from the comfort of your own home using virtual tabletop technology. Everything you need to participate will be provided, but see the FAQ for technical requirements and more information. And then here's the light drinker. Add your voice. Join Professor Gilroy and help design a new magic item or celestial creature to be featured in the Heavenly Handbook with the Angelic Artificer or Heavenly Creator tier. Choose your favorite celestial or angelic creature from across myth and legend and bring it to life with custom artwork to fit your vision. Create an original character with custom commissioned artwork to be featured in the Heavenly Handbook. Choose any of the 4 lineages, Moonkin, Incarnate Soul, Nephilim, or Starborn, and one of our talented artists will work with you to draw your character. You will receive personal use rights for your character's art and have their name featured in the book. Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae. Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae is the companion bestiary for Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook. This 5-star rated best-selling supplement includes over 50 creatures from Celtic myth and 4 new Fae lineages for 5e. Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae is available as an add-on, both in print and PDF, at a 25% discount. You can also get both Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae and Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook in print and PDF at the same discount with the binary star tier, which is the one I did. And that's what the cover of the book looks like. In fact, I have it right here because it showed up months ago. It is very, very nice. And I'll go into more detail about it after we're done looking at this page. Fulfillment. Physical and digital fulfillment will be done through One Book Self at drivethrurpg.com. So we had to go through drivethrurpg to get the books ordered and printed and shipped out to us. It was very concerning at first because I was very confused. I'd never had to do a pledge like this before. But luckily, the community and the creator were both helpful with my questions and were telling me, no, you didn't miss it. This is how it's done. Thank you all for your help with that. All right, so here's the method and all that stuff. Yeah, so it shows you here on the left, publisher, printer, publisher, shipping, customer. What happened was publisher, drive-through, shipping, and customer. Join the community. Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook is more than just a source book. It's a gateway to a diverse, inclusive community of 5e players. Join the NNDM Discord and share stories from your tables, getting DMing advice, or just hang out and talk ttrpgs. Click the image below for your invite, which I did not do, sadly. So you know what? There. I finally joined the Discord. And meet the team. NeverNotDM is the best-selling author of Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae and over 10 other 5e supplements. He regularly releases compendiums on his Patreon. As a forever DM, NNDM knows how much work goes into creating campaigns and makes supplements so DMs can spend more time playing and less time prepping. DM Tuz is a veteran creator who has been making monsters, magic items, and player options for years on Patreon. He specializes in creating unique and engaging foes to challenge your players. You can learn about our team in the FAQs. Then the risks and challenges, and that's the end. Alright, without further ado, here we are. So let's see if I can open this. It's gonna be difficult because the tab is covered by the label, so we're gonna have to go through the back. There we go. Ooh, that is pretty. Bring that up here so you can see that better. Get that in the frame and no reflection. There we go. That is beautiful. And then here's the back. some text on it. Let me see if I can get that in there without the light reflecting too much. Angels are more than just humanoids with wings. They can be saviors or slayers, conquerors or liberators, allies or antagonists. Despite their potential for interesting narratives and dynamic encounters, there are less than 10 angels in all 5th edition. It all changes with Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook. This new beautifully illustrated bestiary will give you dozens of dynamic celestial creatures, including Valkyries, Lantern Archons, and biblically accurate angels, supported by over 50 angelic magic items and 4 new player races. So pretty much what was listed on the page itself. But again, let's just take a look at that artwork one more time, because that is just absolutely gorgeous. It's that hand-drawn style. And if the inside is just like the Fabledbook, I'm super excited and ready to see. So, let's take a look. Professor Gilroy's Heavenly Handbook, written by NeverNotDM and DM Tuz. And there we go. This book is dedicated to Irene Williams, my real-life angel. And look at the art right there. The angel has wings made of pages from books. That is so cool. Contents, Starlight Academy members, so that's right there at the very front. So all of those people are here on this page right here. Sadly, I am not one of them, but if he does another Kickstarter project and offers something like that, guaranteed I will be doing it. We've got the character options, subclasses, the 9 heavenly choirs, other creatures, magic items, and then the license. Page 6 and 7, we've got the incarnate soul. When a powerful being dies, there's a chance the creature's soul is unable to find rest. Sometimes these lost souls end up as ghosts or spirits, haunting their final resting place, seeking vengeance, or simply wandering the material world. But other times, powerful cosmic forces, gods, or simply fate itself can grant a creature's soul a second chance at life. These souls are reborn in new, humanoid bodies as incarnate souls. Those born with an ancient soul remember little to nothing of their past lives. They may receive dreams of their former self or experience long-forgotten flashes of inspiration, and might even possess skills that they can't explain. Incarnate souls often find themselves drawn to quests, prophecies, and adventures that link to or juxtapose their former selves. Their very essence propels them towards a grand destiny to find a better end than their first life. While many embrace their incarnate soul, others run from it, terrified to repeat the same mistakes in their second life. And it gives you a table of the soul origin, of the incarnate soul's origins, and then this is a playable race. Then we've got the Moonkin, and there's more text on them. We've got their lore, graceful and luminous, the tenon, origin, and connection to the moon, has names, and then there's the traits. I'll show you the art for that. And then the Nomandi, and I'll just read you the lore since it's a short paragraph. Uplifted by celestial magic, Moonkin are beings of angelic grace and heavenly enchantment. Many serve seraphs or other celestials as scribes, archivists, and researchers, while others represent the interests of celestial beings in the mortal realm. Some have abandoned the angels altogether to pursue their own goals. And then the Nomandi. The Nomandi are not a homogeneous group. Their ancestral makeup is as diverse and varied as the world in which they were born. Despite their differences, all Nomandi can be easily recognized by their solid white eyes, bleached hair, and the magical tattoo that was bestowed upon them at birth, which grants them innate magic and talents. So they've got the Great Painter, Traders and Travelers, City-Dwelling Nomandi, Nomandi Adventurers, and then their traits. I'll show you. This is the mark that it was talking about, and that's an example of what they look like. So that's pretty cool. I love how these are drawn. Oh, Starborn. Starborn are living celestial bodies born from a combination of powerful celestial magic and interplanetary forces. At the center of a Starborn's body is a tiny star, their heart and soul. The gravitational pull from this inner star draws dust and debris together until it forms a glowing humanoid form. You can choose a quirk of your celestial appearance by rolling on or choosing from the celestial appearance table. That is awesome. Fusion fueled, solitary, and then the traits. So this is what we're working with. That is sick looking. Alright, so now we're on to the subclasses. You've got the Dawnwalker. The Dawnwalker brings the holy magic of their god to the darkest places. This mystic ranger's holy spark shines from the blessed radiance. This is an example of them. Oh, yeah. Excuse my dog. And then the School of Heavens. Wizards who study the heavens learn of the great power that rests between the suns, moons, and stars. Through study and dedication, these wizards can create tiny manifestations of the heavens to protect and guide them along their journeys. And then on the next page is the 9 heavenly choirs. So it gives you the order and title, but here is the School of Heavens. That is really cool. So, 9 heavenly choirs. Celestial choirs are divided... Got something on me. Celestial choirs are divided into 9 tiers. Angels of each tier serve different purposes in the celestial court. Even though they are divine, there are still tensions between the different choirs. So it gives you the order, the title, and the description. You've got... Whoo. So I'm just going to show you a couple examples. I'm not going to go into too much detail in this video right now. So the first one that's up is Legion Angels. It gives you encounter hooks, lore about them, their tactics. If you've been following me long enough on this channel, you know, you've heard me say it countless times, I love good artwork, and this is done in the hand-drawn style. Like, this is hand-drawn looking art. I mean, it said it in the project page. It's designed to look like as though it's something that could be found in your world, that your players would find. That is Professor Gilroy's journal. It's a book of his. So you've got the Legion Angel Captain, and then the Legion Archangel. I'll show you those pictures as well. There's their stats. So here's what was at the front, that picture here. The Principalities. This one I will read. Principalities are the third angelic order. They are guardians and primarily serve their celestial masters by protecting sacred places or events. Unlike Legion Angels, Principalities do not join angelic armies. They are the ones left behind. While many mortal soldiers might resent this duty, Principalities find joy in this service. Sometimes, mortals might be able to entreat a principality to serve them, and so they can occasionally be found in the mortal realms. That is cool. You've got the Principality Curator, so here's those pictures right there. Ooh. We've got the Archons. I'm just going through. That is a beautiful list of angels, of celestial beings, and their artwork is gorgeous. You know the deal. If you want to see a more in-depth video and review of those angels, you gotta subscribe to the channel, you gotta like the video, and comment saying that you want an in-depth review of the list of angels, of the choirs. Here we've got other creatures, the angelfish, so I'll go ahead and show you that. So it's got the illustration of it, as well as some notes of their anatomy. So horn, gills, tail, and fin. There's even a swarm of angelfish. You've got encounter hooks. You've got celestial beast template. So you can get a celestial rat or a celestial mammoth. There's no artwork for those. The Calcridy. It's listed as like a false dragon. It's a huge celestial, typically chaotic good. That's interesting. Here's that faceless angel that was mentioned in the project page. Guardian Angel, Lamassu, probably mispronouncing that. Light Drinker, the Lilend, Palmyra, Queen of Unicorns, Shedu. I'm most likely mispronouncing it. I've seen this before. If you know I'm mispronouncing it, please, in the comments down below, give me the correct pronunciation for it, please. Valkyries. There's 3 different stats for Valkyrie. Right, and the magic items. Ink of Truth. Wondrous item common. This 1 ounce bottle of ink prevents lies from being written with it. Creature that writes with this ink cannot write a deliberate lie. Yeah, there's a lot of magic items in here. A lot of them. I'll show you these illustrations here. Just look at how these are all drawn. It's like someone literally was just scribbling and sketching in a journal. That is so cool. Ring of Grace. Ring, uncommon. While wearing this bright silver ring beset with a yellow diamond, whenever you make a dexterity acrobatics check or a dexterity saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. And last page, 104, is the legal information, the OGL. This. Oh, so beautiful. So good. I'm definitely going to be delving more into this. Again, if you want to see in-depth review of any portions of this book, I did at the beginning read you the list of contents so you know what chapters have what, like, so you can ask me to read those. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below saying which one you want me to go through. But before I get too sidetracked and just keep going on and on, let me grab the Guide to Fae book. So again, Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae. And then here's the back of the book. My name is Professor Gilligan G. Gilroy, and I have dedicated my life to the study of the Fae folk that share our world. I have traveled to the rocky coast where Selkies sing and the damp moors where Grindelin dwell. I have sat with the wandering man and danced with Vila. And I must tell you, dear reader, that despite your grandmother's warnings, these creatures are more than just monsters. Professor Gilroy's Guide to Fae is a collection of over 50 creatures and 4 ancestries inspired by Celtic folklore and designed for 5th edition. Each stat block includes beautiful field guide style art, monster tactics, and encounter hooks so you can truly bring these legends to life. Alright, so this book is dedicated to my dad, who taught me to harness my imagination. I love you. And again, here's some more right there at the beginning of the book. I love how the pages are just like aged. Here you've got the contents, the inaugural class, and then just a list of all the creatures. And then pages 108 to 116 give you 4 ancestries, which are, like from Tasha's, it gave you ancestries. The Reborn, for example. You've got ancestries from here now that are Fae related. So, just like in the Heavenly Handbook, you have the page with all the people who pledged a certain tier. Here you have Professor Gilroy's inaugural class, so it's all the people that pledged at that tier. Right, so here's the first creature in the book is the Alvin. Just look at the artwork. The artwork. I love it. Absolutely love it. You've got the Aure. I believe that's, I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm probably wrong. But they are listed as the immortal spirits of the 4 winds. And here's a picture of the 4 of them together. And then them individually. So the south wind, the east wind, and then the west wind and the north wind. It's a Fae creature called Bodach. Here's an even better picture of him next to his stat block. It's challenge 15. Here we go. Brownie and Bogart. Or Bogart, however you pronounce it. Brownies look a little different than the ones I remember as a kid, but then again, I grew up watching Willow, so those are the kind of brownies I remember. But yeah, they are both tiny Fae. Page 39 has a beautiful art piece. Look at that. That is so good. I'll probably just show you 2 more things before I close up this book, because I can go on and on about this. Alright, so here's one. A ghost hag. What is one more? What's a really good one? You've got the beast hag, the flower hag, the storm hag. Yeah, there's a lot of hags in here. Here we go. Those of you who are fans of King Arthur, or what I always come to, Monty Python, the Holy Grail, I present to you the Lady of the Lake. Challenge rating 20, medium Fae, chaotic, neutral. Look at that stat sheet. That stat block is huge. And there's another portrait of her over here. Yeah, there's just so much in here. And there is a pad foot in here as well. So I'll just go ahead and show you that real quick, and then I'm done scrolling through the creatures of this book. You'll have to ask for a more in-depth review of this book if you really want it, but you need to subscribe and like the video as well. This is the pad foot. Alright, and then the end of the book, we've got the ancestries. You've got Bodor. This was created by DM Tuz. This is like a humanoid insect creature. Then you've got the Selkie. The Striga or Striga, which if I remember correctly has something to do with like beings of shadows. And then lastly, the Vila. And of course the last page is legal information, the OGL stuff. I've been looking at the guide to Fae for a while, and I've been thinking about implementing some of that into my homebrew. Now that I have the Heavenly Handbook, I will definitely be implementing stuff from that as well. But yeah, if you want to see in-depth, more detailed review of anything from these books, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Like the video if you've not liked it yet. And then comment down below saying which of those books and which chapters, sections, whatever you want an in-depth review on. And a friend of mine had been suggesting about potentially trying shorts on one of my other channels I have. But now I'm thinking about it. If you all would like to see shorts about the creatures from these books, let me know. Comment saying that you'd like to see that, because it'd be a quick way to get each creature out there. And I could do potentially 2 to 3 of those a week. So you'd be getting more footage from me throughout the week. And it'd be helping me dip a toe into the shorts aspect of YouTube. So let me know what you think. Again, link to the project page, the drive-through-RPG link, and any social media that I can find will be in the description box down below. NeverNotDM, DM Tuz, thank you. Everyone who worked on these books, thank you. These are awesome. They will be getting used by me. Absolutely. Hopefully I can start filming my D&D sessions soon, and you'll be able to see things from all these videos, all these unboxing projects I've been doing implemented into my games. I can go on and on. You all know me, so I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you for joining me today. Please continue to support the channel. Take care of yourselves, and as always, hobby on.